So we have a Sagittarius full moon that's happening on May 23rd, 2024. It will be at 2 degrees and 54 minutes at 10:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, full moons are about releasing, chapters completing, things coming to an end. It is also where the sun and the moon are in opposition. So the sun will be in Gemini at 2 degrees and 54 minutes, with the moon placed at 2 degrees and 54 minutes in Sagittarius. This full moon is going to be about shifting your belief system. As the sun trines Pluto retrograde, your perspective will transform along with the sun shining on the clarity in Gemini. And the moon, which is placed in Sagittarius, it will make a sextile to Pluto retrograde to purge what no longer serves you in your internal mind space. Releasing with grace and wisdom is the theme of this full moon, because we deserve that happy ending. So what can you expect? Relationships could be renegotiated for a new chapter or released. Misaligned career paths may be adjusted. Belief systems and narratives that no longer serve us will be let go with grace. I'm going to go over all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a bigger picture of what's happening within your world. If you don't know your sun, moon, or rising sign, you can download the Astro Matrix app and find out how this is occurring within your world. I'll see you soon. Hi Aries, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to look at the Sagittarius full moon that is happening within your world. Okay, so we have the moon set in the 9th house and the sun in the 3rd house. Alright, so the 9th house is higher education, long distance travel, other cultures, religious beliefs, your belief system in general, maybe even about the bigger picture. Skills and learning is here. Teachers and gurus and preachers are here. In-laws, the grandchildren, media and publishing. Okay. So, with the 9th house activated with this moon in Sagittarius, you're releasing a belief system. An emotional attachment to a narrative that you have, maybe changing your narrative. Also, you could be changing the way that you think in regards to a higher education, whether or not you want one or whether or not you are done with college, right? You could be changing your narrative in regards to being a teacher, preacher, or guru. This could also look like you becoming a teacher, preacher, or guru. Changing your perspective or that personal narrative that you have in regards to in-laws and grandchildren. Publishing that book could be something that's been on your mind for a little while. Media is also listed in the 9th house. You could decide to end some type of media platform that you've been on, or this could be that you're getting more involved in media. There could be something of a blessing being bestowed upon you, and it changes your perspective on the bigger picture. It changes pretty much everything in your physical or within the emotions that you're holding toward other people. It is the house of blessings. The bigger picture is also here, and the bigger picture that you've been thinking about what you want out of life could be changing. And it could be happening because the third house activation. This is where the clarity is being held. This is where the sun is shining in Gemini. Gemini being activated with this full moon is saying you can adapt to anything that you want to. You can also get some type of communication in regards to what you believe in regards to that narrative that you've been holding. A third house is communication. Third house is vehicles, gadgets, laptops, your mindset, okay, is here. Small education is here. Moving is here. Documents, ideas, media is also listed here. Writing is here, and skills and learning. And the sun could be shining upon also other people. Aunts, uncles, relatives, cousins, neighbors, siblings, aunts and uncles, nephews, and nieces. And there could be some clarity coming out of those people. Either them communicating to you, giving you a type of idea, a document coming from them, okay? Moving closer to them could be a thing for you. Also, they could show you that belief system that you hold in regards to the environment that you grew up in. All right? And that could be changing. Your personal beliefs revolving. Your environment could change. There is an ending of a chapter here with the full moon activated. There is a releasing of emotions in regards to maybe those people. In-laws are involved too. Grandchildren are involved too. So there could be something emotionally that you've been holding on to that needs to be released because it no longer serves you. Friends are activated with the third house. Some people say that that's the fifth house, but I think the third house includes pretty much everyone in your environment, okay, in your neighborhood. So if you're relating a lot within your neighborhood, there could be an activation of things changing around you. I do want to say, though, that Pluto retrograde is happening at 2 degrees in Aquarius. And Aquarius is set in that 11th house. With Pluto activated, Pluto is sextiling the moon, purging what no longer serves you within what you thought was your hopes, dreams, and wishes. Your community, right? You're releasing something emotionally within your community. You're also affiliated with networks and groups and clubs that may need to be let go. That maybe they no longer serve you with your belief system. That maybe they are not involved in what is next, the step that is next, the path that you're on, the bigger picture that you're seeing. There's also, with that 11th house, friendships or acquaintances of a longer distance. This could be acquaintances over the media. This could be acquaintances or friendships of a longer distance. They're in another state. And you're deciding to release that connection. You're deciding that maybe it no longer serves your path. 11th house could also be
events and socializing. And with Pluto retrograde with events and socializing, this could be that maybe you shouldn't be affiliated with certain events or certain parties or certain socialization that you've been doing. Okay? And that can go back to aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, the community. That can go back to in-laws and grandchildren. Okay? There could be something that you're involved in, but the way that your path is going, that you shouldn't be affiliated with it. And you know this, right? And that belief system or narrative is changing. Or you should move away from situations of the environment that you grew up in because it's not affiliated with your path. That could be something that you're releasing. Or just the thought of needing to move away, right? Because it could go either way. It could show you that it doesn't matter where you are, home is residing within you, right? And your narrative about where you live at could change. Community is activated, your neighborhood is activated, the bigger picture is activated, okay? And this whole picture that you're holding with your hopes, dreams, and wishes, that could change. You're releasing something emotionally in regards to that. Now, Pluto will also make an aspect to the Sun. And with it being affiliated with Gemini, it's gonna trine it and give you a new perspective. Okay? And this new perspective that you're gonna have is gonna be a new idea, a document that comes to you. The initiating of a type of move, if that's something that you've been wanting. Is going to give you that mindset situation that you've been needing. That new perspective. That new narrative. This could also be in regards to maybe you were thinking about a higher education, but really you just need a certificate. That could be something that happens. This could be a new skill that you can be affiliated with within your community. And it's an idea that comes to you of this is what skill I need to push forward. All right. There are other aspects happening, so we're going to look at them. Whatever you decide to change, Jupiter is going to reward you. Let me change my pens. Jupiter is set in that second house. All right, now Jupiter will conjunct Venus at 29 degrees. That is an anaretic degree. It is a completion of a very important event that happens within your life. Okay, with the second house being in Taurus, this is about your stability. This is about your foundation. This is about love and harmony being placed within your world. Second house is your morals. Second house is what you value. It can be materialistic things that you value, but it can be your values in general because it deals with your self-worth and your confidence. It's showing you what you are worthy of. Okay? Your income is here and spending is here. Also, the second house rules the face and food. And this could look like maybe you had a food allergy. Okay, we'll put it that way. Maybe you had a food allergy, and events and situations that you were affiliated with, they didn't acknowledge your allergy. They didn't acknowledge you, right? That's how it felt. And this could be some type of belief system that you're releasing revolving around that. And Jupiter is expanding the situation to where there could be a situation of you going to an event, and let's say that you're allergic to nuts, okay? And you go to this event and they have a nut buffet. Oh, goodness. Anyways, a nut buffet. And they knew that you were coming. You were invited to be there. And Jupiter is expanding the situation to show you that maybe they don't actually care. Okay? And you're going to be rewarded in regards to either knowing your self-worth and your confidence of saying, I don't have to go if I don't want to because I'm a grown-up, right? We do grown-up things. You know? And you're releasing that. Okay? You're releasing that. Your narrative in regards to I have to be affiliated with every party and social event is going to change. Or it could go the other way to where you change your narrative of caring about what other people do, think, whatever. You know, Gemini being activated is that adaptability, is saying you can adapt to anything. What do you want, right? The belief system being activated. Your belief system on people will be people no matter what, and I can't control them. I can't do anything about it, right? Or this could be that instead of going to all these social events that you're invited to that you don't think care in regards to that food allergy, that you decide to take a vacation during those social events. And it could be like Christmas time, it could be like Thanksgiving, you know, the big huge events that you're invited to or feel obligated to attend. This could be you creating your own tradition of taking a vacation during those times so that you don't have to deal with it. And, you know, I mean, you can tell them what you think about it. And communication is key with Gemini activated in that third house. Maybe you change your mind, maybe you don't, right? But it's really up to you on which way this goes. But Jupiter is going to reward you with some type of self-confidence, some type of self-worth coming out of this. Also, Jupiter can also reward you with money during this time. And it can come out of third house events with money coming from you being on media, money coming from you getting a smaller education, money coming from an idea that you have and is pushed forth of making that money. A document could show up, right? And you get a lot of money. Aunts, uncles, cousins, relatives, siblings, neighbors, nieces and nephews, they could give you some money during this time, right? And it's needed. It's needed to help with either you're having to move new communities because, you know, that belief system of or narrative surrounding the community that you're residing in is changing, and you decide that you need to move communities, and that's a possibility that they're helping you. Second house being activated with Jupiter and Venus could just be bringing in some type of harmony and balance in regards to those relationships, that you're more at ease with them. Maybe you thought they had problems. Right? Whatever the narrative was, it's changing. It's changing. Now, we do have other aspects that are happening Because Jupiter is activated, Jupiter is the ancient ruler of Pisces. And Neptune is residing in Pisces at this time, again, at a 29th degree, and an energetic degree. I have trouble saying that word. Anyways, it's an energetic degree happening with Neptune. Neptune is unveiling something. Neptune is disillusioning the 12th house. And that could be that you went through this dark night of the soul and now your whole world has shifted with your belief system. Or this could be a transformation that you went through in regards to being close to other people, your social life, that your views and everything upon that is changing. Therefore, it changes your physical. That is a possibility. Neptune is helping you seek the truth in this situation, is helping. But it's sextiling this full moon is sextiling this full moon to where it's a positive. Something coming out of that 12th house is positive. 12th house deals with, and I'm going to go over it. It deals with loss, mediumship, past lives, karma, healing and restoration. Okay, healing and restoration of the ancestral or family conditions that you're set to. All right. Hidden enemies are here, habits, higher states of consciousness, where things are hidden in private, letting go and going with faith in here. Letting go and going with faith is here. So this could look like you realize that one of those people that I had spoken of is a hidden enemy. Okay? And there's an unveiling of this. And therefore, it changes your situation. There could also be a transformation of a habit that you've had. And that could be going to all these events, groups, and affiliations. That could be transforming you in a way of being a part of that community. Okay? Habits have a way of socializing with other habits. So this could be you ending that habit so that you can move forward with whatever dream that you have. Okay? And habits can be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be some type of addiction. It can be a habit of a narrative that you have revolving around people, that there is an unveiling of who they actually are rather than what you think they are. Okay? Loss is in that 12th house. And there could have been a situation to where someone passed away. And that initiated the unveiling of who people really are. I mean, you really don't know how a person is until inheritance and money is involved, right? And that could have been a situation that you were subjected to and seen how people were. That could have been an initiation of you receiving an inheritance and moving communities, right? Or getting an inherited vehicle, third house affiliations. And maybe you weren't expecting that person to leave anything to you, but they did. And it changes your views in regards to people in general, because people are unexpected. People are, they have hidden agendas, and they also have hearts of kindness and compassion. And it's hard to see both polarities sometimes. And this could be opening you up to seeing the the true people within your world. Okay? Past lives is affiliated with that 12th house. And with past life situations, you could have gotten a reading and it changed your view system, right? Okay, so I'm going to move on. Mercury in Taurus is activated by the sun in Gemini. Okay, so Mercury being in Taurus, Taurus activated again in that second house, communication and revolving around money, revolving around your personal wisdom, the way that you govern yourself, right? This is, with Mercury in Taurus, having patience and practical intelligence. So you're willing to do the things that are necessary in regards to materialistic things, in regards to your self-worth, your confidence, right, in a practical manner, slow and steady. With Mercury in Taurus, it is going to activate other situations as the month progresses. Okay, let's see. On the 27th of May, it's going to help you reflect upon your personal growth by sextiling Saturn. Understanding and embracing that life is full of experiences, and whatever situation that you've been going through, this situation is an experience and you will persevere. Okay? And I say this and I'm expanding it, right? Because loss is activated. And if there is a situation of loss, an unveiling of loss, right? Then this transit will help you with your mindset. This transit will help you see the authority within, okay? Because it is sextiling Saturn, which is held upon authority, all right? Mercury will also conjunct Uranus that same day. And this is the change of intellect that's going to happen within your money, within your self-worth, within situations of your mind that are just going rampant. Your belief system will change. This activation of this full moon is going to last all month, okay? To where you can see and understand things on a deeper philosophical level. All right, I may not spend as much time on each sign telling them about this, but you need to know, Aries, that you are changing within to change your outside situation. That North Node being activated in Aries this whole time is pushing you to a new identity, right? First house activation. Is pushing you to govern yourself. Is pushing you to be your own authority within yourself. Okay? It's very important for you to understand that the transits aren't happening like very quickly. This is a gradual situation to where you're becoming a new person, to where you're going to change everything with inside and outside of you. All right? With that North Node activation. Okay. We got a little deep. Right? Please like, share, comment. Let me know how this is happening within your world. And I will see you next time.